Hey guys! So today's video is going to be easy ways to pass school and to kind of excel in school. And these are just ways that I find help me so much to make good grades in school. I make really good grades. I make like A's and B's. Most of my classes are all A's. I have like 2 B's or something. That's usually like in math and something else. And yeah, so this is just going to be a video on how to excel. This year is going to be a little bit harder for me because I'm taking college as well. So I have not only my high school courses, but I also have college classes that I'm taking as well. And I don't know if it's just in my state, but I know that we can dual enroll, which is like college and high school together, so that you can start getting your college degree and stuff. So I'm working towards my AA right now, and then afterwards, in my state, we can go to 2 years of a community college, but mine's actually now a state college. They changed it. So I go to 2 years of that, and then after the 2 years there, which is going to be my junior year and my senior year at high school, I can transfer to any university that I want to in the state that I'm living in. So that'll be nice. So basically I'm going to have 2 years done with college, and then I can go on to my university I want to go to and work on getting my law degree. Yay! So my junior year is the most important year, and these are just things that I find help me so much to kind of organize and keep my work up to date. So the first thing that I find is the most helpful thing in the entire world to have is an agenda, or a planner, whatever you want to call it. We call it agendas, planners, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. And I know my school gives them to us as part of our school, they give it to us at orientation. And no, it doesn't look like this. I did this all on my own. I just took Teen Vogue little things and I tore them out, and I taped them on here, and then I hot glued these little rhinestones all around it, because it's this really gross ugly green that I don't like. And so I just did that, but this helps so much to keep everything organized, and when you have to turn something in and all that. So yeah, if your school does not give you agendas, you could always go and buy them. I was gonna get the one at Victoria's Secret. I thought it was so cute, but it was $15, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend that much or not. But this is pretty much the exact same thing as that was, so I don't know, this is better than last year's. Last year's was so hard to write in, so this year we just have, all of this. And what's cool about these, the school agendas, is that they have, different reference sheets in, the front, so I like that. But then it has, all of these, the months. This is May, and this is June, my birthday. So it has, the months like this, and then it goes into the weeks. So this is the first week of school. This is the first day, which my first day is tomorrow, but I already have things that I have to do tomorrow, after school and stuff. And then I have, because it's the first week of school, sometimes I forget what time I start and what time I end. So up until my college classes start, I start at 8:30 to 3, 8:30 to 4 on Tuesdays, 8:30 to 3 on Wednesdays, 8:30 to 4 on a Thursday, and then guess what time I start on Friday? I start at 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock on Friday for the first 2 weeks of school, and then after that I start at 9:30 because I have a college class at 9:30. So yeah, that's with the first week of school. And then it has all the weeks too, so I really like that. And then on the back there's a ruler, which always comes in handy, I find. And there's a ruler right here, multiplication table. Yeah. So, oh, and you can put your schedule down here, which is cool. So I find this is completely handy. I always keep this in my school bag or my purse, whatever I'm using. So that is the first thing. The next thing that I find so handy to have to pass school and to be a good student is you need to have index cards. These are just from Staples. They're the 3x5 ruled indexed cards. There's 100. And I personally, a lot of my teachers, I had my history teacher last year, he used to give us 3 note cards because we used to have a semester or a 9 weeks test, and we had 4 of the 9 weeks tests, but it'd be he'd give you 3 of the note cards, and you could write your entire essay you had to write for class on the note card, and then you can bring it to class and just kind of copy it over to a lined piece of paper. But he used to do, some of them were lined, some of them weren't lined. I personally have to have the ones that are lined, because if I don't, it makes me absolutely crazy. So when I'm studying for vocab or whatever, I would put the word on here, and then on the side that's lined I would put the definition. So must-have. These are like complete must-haves. And usually Staples has like really good deals before like school starts. They're like 2 for like a cent or something like that. The next thing is you need to have, I think these are called, I don't even remember what these are called. USB drives, right? Memory sticks? I don't know. You need to have one of these. I don't care what people say. If it's not on your school supply list, you definitely need to get one anyways, because they are so helpful to have. Sorry, this chair is like so loud. They are so helpful to have. Mine is a 4 gigabyte, whatever that means. And I literally store like everything on here. I have pictures, like me and my family, we had family photos, and I stored all of them on here. There's like 500 of them. And I have all of my essays I've had to write for school. I have all of my PowerPoints stored on this little thing, and this thing stays in my purse, and it never gets lost. And I find it so cute. And you can get them like in different designs. Mine's just like pink and white. I thought it was adorable. And I got that freshman year, so for 3 years, almost 3 years, and it's still perfect. The next thing I find is complete necessity is you need to have Post-it notes. I find these work so well for me, because if you have to have something the next day and you think in your mind like, oh, I might forget it if I don't write it down, I take a Post-it note. I put a Post-it note, literally this is what I do. I put a Post-it note on my vanity, the mirror. This is like bring blah 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 blah. I put one on my wall, on the back of my door, the front of my door, my two closet doors, and one in my bathroom mirror. And I never forget something if I do that. So definite necessity to have. Mine are so cute. They have like, I think these are little bumblebees or dragonflies maybe. I don't know. And then it's like coral pink around it. The next thing I find is really great to have is these little binder clips. These work great to put in your agenda to like keep dates, you know, like so you don't have to like fumble through your planner to find whatever day it is. So great thing to have. Highlighters, awesome thing. You need to have highlighters. I got mine at Staples for like 2 for like 1 penny. So yeah, like 2, like not like 1 package that has 2, but like 2 packages that have 2. So super great to have. You can highlight anything. If you are at a school and like you're allowed to like write in the books, you can highlight whatever you need in the book. I know for college classes we cannot do that unless we buy our own books. So because my school provides us with the books, yeah, and we can't do that. But I would love to like highlight whatever I have to have in my book. And the next thing is a notebook. Perfect thing to have for back to school. These I think were like $1.99 at Staples. And they're kind of like the 5-star, but they're just like the Staples ones. My school, they require college ruled, so all of mine are college ruled. But isn't this one cute? It's pink and white, and I thought it was adorable. I also have one that's purple and white as well, so yeah. And I love them because like the papers are so wide, and there's like, I don't know, I love them. There's a lot of lines, and yeah. So I have to have college ruled, so that's what this is. Love to have this. I usually have one for every single class I have. Along with a binder, which brings me to my next thing. You need to have a binder for every single class. My school, we pretty much either can use one binder for all of our classes, but a lot of teachers recommend having just like a binder for each class because they do binder checks. So I haven't got my binders yet. I just have this, which I'm bringing tomorrow, which is the first day of school, so that I can write down like all the notes and stuff that I need to have, and yeah, and like what I need for each class. And then tomorrow after school we're going to get like my binders and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this helps. If this does help, definitely comment below and be like, oh my gosh, this helps, or you know, whatever you want to write. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye everyone. Oh my gosh, okay, do you guys want to see my nails? Look at my nails. They're for tomorrow, which is the first day of school. Aren't they so cute? I'm so excited. I did them myself. I know there's like nail polish around my fingers, but yeah, I'm really messy at painting my nails. And then look at, they're all black, and then one nail is like the glitter nail. Isn't that so cute? I think they're so cute. I only did them like black. I was gonna do them the OPIs. William tell me about OPI, which I have that on my toes right now, but I'm not gonna like hold up my foot in front of the camera. I totally just hold up my foot like I'm gonna like take my foot off and hold it up. No. I have that on my toes. I was gonna do that, but then the shirt I'm wearing tomorrow for back to school, it's so cute. I'm gonna do an outfit of the day tomorrow morning. So excited. I'm not excited about school. I'm just excited about like you know, wearing like an outfit, because during summer, like, I literally just wear like these fitted tees and a pair of shorts, unless I'm filming, which today I really didn't care. Usually if I'm filming, I just dress up from like here up, so yeah. But anyways, I just decided to do black because my shirt is like a light pink, and then it has like a bunch of jewels and stuff right here. Which there's like black jewels, and then my shoes are black and they have like black and silver beads, and then my bag is black, so I decided to do black and glitter. So that's what I did. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and let me know when you guys start school, because I really would like to know, because I don't know, I feel like I start so early. I don't know, it's raining. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye everyone.